All right, we've been waiting. Storm's here, maybe?
It's right there. It's been right
so
there
close.
all day. Yeah, it's taken a really long time to move in, Brian. This radar was very similar when we were on at noon today, but it is slowly drifting, if you look, off to the north and east. Look at this storm system. It is a very good-looking storm. We've got the low here digging down, some cold air on the backside of that into Cincinnati, and then we've got an occluded front that runs all the way here to New York City, and then the rain we're going to deal with tonight, and eventually that low on Friday and Saturday. But it takes a long time to saturate this air mass, to move this rain to the north and east. And so this is 9 o'clock tonight, starting to fill into the mid-coast. But in some spots, down east Maine, especially in northern Maine, it'll be after midnight before it really rains. And then it comes down pretty hard early tomorrow morning. This is 7 a.m. What's going to happen is this band of rain is going to lift to the north, and we're going to have some pretty dramatic clearing right behind it. The global models and the mesoscale small models agree on that. So it's going to be kind of a weird day, especially over southern and western Maine. Wake up and it's pouring in a lot of spots. Then we get some sun through the late morning, middle of the day, and then the rain comes back on shore out from the Gulf of Maine, and we get back into the rain Friday afternoon into Friday night, and it sticks around through much of the day Saturday. Because of the way that low is closed off, it looks like it's not just showery on Saturday, it's periods of rain off and on, some heavier stuff coming through Saturday midday into the afternoon. As cold air gets sucked into it, we start changing over to some snow into the mountains and maybe even across the interior briefly on the way out here on Saturday night. So this storm is going to be with us for a while. The plus side of that is the amount of rain we get won't be a flooding concern. It probably wasn't anyways because we had a lot of room there due to the drought, but metering it out over a couple of days, a couple of spans of heavier rain makes it a little bit easier for the ground to take. We're still looking at about 1 to 2 inches of rain. You'll see a couple of bullseyes. The models try to paint of 2.5 inches. I certainly think that's possible. I doubt the models are going to get that placement right though. The idea is just there that there's an upside over that 2-inch range that we could see. On the backside, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, we'll see some snow come down. Again, in the mountains, maybe into the foothills too. A couple of inches, 3, maybe 4 inches on the kind of the higher terrain. I don't think we'll see any of that snow along the coastline. Real quickly, it's quiet Monday, some rain and snow showers Tuesday. There's still something kicking around Thursday, Friday next week. And the models just can't figure out which day it is. So the Euro model has this storm on Friday. The GFS had it when I showed it to you 30 minutes ago. It just came in and it pushed it offshore. So they're just having a hard time figuring out what that storm looks like, but there's some energy around there late next week. So we will keep an eye on that. I know it's a very important travel time period. We'll do our best with it. There's some showers possible Tuesday. I don't think we're going to have trouble before the holiday. Wednesday looks fine, and it's often called the busiest travel day of the year, which is a pet peeve of mine. But it's busy. We know that. And then we're watching Thanksgiving still to see, Brian, whether or not the storm lands on that day or the next. One final thing, it will be breezy tonight. Some gusts 40 miles an hour, maybe a little higher, so some scattered power outages are possible.
All right, strong possibility there. Keith, thank you.